So let's see how this rose bowl works. Bring it down, and then around. And then it's intended to bring it back around again. Well, that wasn't very exciting. Hiya, Borkers, especially the patrons that are listed on the screen before you. These are the ones that have given me more than just the support that you guys are giving me right now, and I would like to thank them very much. And if you want to be just like them, go ahead and click on the Patreon link in the description. At least $1 a month gets you on this list. More will give you additional benefits. Enjoy the video. Hiya Borkers, I'm Jalen Fulf, and welcome to RollerCoaster Tycoon World. Never thought I'd be going back to this game. Geez, it's been a long time, hasn't it? And oh god. Has it really changed since then? I have absolutely no idea. And again, I don't think anything really has changed. But then again, I still have expansion. I still can always expand my sandbox, right? So, full sandbox, perfect. Alright, so that's got to be working something out. Now, I'm ready to get started on this, because I'm really excited to just get back into this after so long. Yes, I can't wait for this. So for now, I'm going to start things off with a path. And this looks... Is it just me, or does this look a lot like Planet Coaster's paths? This might just be me. And what size was I doing? I think it was a large one that I wanted to work on. Bring that out to about here. Start curved. I'm gonna try to make a grand entrance of some sorts. Might not be the best, but hey, I'm still trying, right? And that probably is not the best way to connect paths. I'll forgive you for that, for now. We'll see how. We'll see later on. So yeah, first shutting up some staff buildings, medic stall. No, I didn't want to put it there. Well, that's something. That's easy. It's easy. It's easy. Mistakes happen. Mistakes can happen. I can go ahead and delete this. Was that. There we are. See, I'm having a bit of a struggle with some things. How does one do it again? Don't think the controls for RCT3 carried over into RollerCoaster Tycoon World. And again, don't think anything carried over. Still trying to remember the controls. What were they again? Oh. Ah! Now I'm starting to remember some things. So if I get it like that, put the medic thing over here, and then start putting down... I actually need to put play on this. Is this thing open? Open park. Oh, it's already open. Duh. What am I thinking? Anyway, put a path down here. Where are the paths? I don't want big, I want small this time. And I actually want straight again, because I wanted to easily connect. There we go. There we go, that's how I like things. Now, about medic building. Janitor stall. This is new for RollerCoaster Tycoon in general. Then again, that's just me. But yeah. I'm looking forward to new updates potentially fixing some of these, or perhaps utilizing them a little bit more than they already are. So yeah, eventually I just want to start working on this. Let me see about... Park has received its first visitor, yay! And it's starting to get dark. So yeah, really I just wanted to start off with like a few particular buildings, just to get those out of the way. And just work off of that. I'm not really confident in my piece-by-piece building skills, so I'm just using the defaults for now. But let's just see. Let's start with 3 each and then work off of that. So what, do our people start coming in? Yeah. They don't come out, they probably don't come out until later when something actually does happen. The camera controls are very weird in this game, I can tell you that much. I'm also not very fond of the whole, day-night cycle. Can we have a... Yeah, that little thing can be weird. I'll see what I can do to try and fix it later on. But then again, I don't know if I will. Anyway, flat rides to start things off. Where could we go? Let's see what junior rides are there. Helter Skelter, Fun Slide, let's... Western Wheel, Downtown Traffic, Bugmania, the Montgolfier, Family Rides, Ferris Wheel. Exactly what I wanted. Put it right dead center where everybody can see it. Yes, that's how things should be. Put it right dead center. Also, should really be in front of the entrance, should it? Like right there. I'm sure we'll work something out. Now, as far as paths are concerned, I'll take care of that now. That should be going there. And then my Q path, I can make it like just a standard, your standard issue gray. Try to make something a little bit fancy for once. Or just connect it like that and hope for the best. Yeah, something like that. But I also need this dang thing open too, before anything can happen. Let's just open this bad boy up and let the peeps ride the ride. Perfect. I mean, could I even change color too while I'm here, or... how do you change color on this thing? Apparently you cannot change the color on this thing. RCT3 lets you do that. I guess they just removed it for those kind of reasons? I'm not quite sure. Maybe I'll figure it out later as I go. Next, we'll back to flat rides and go on to what's the thrill rides all about. Alright, we are back to standard day, and I want to lock the time of day. Filter by generic first. A lot of these I'm not really fond of. Let's just put our standard carousel in as well. Just put it like in the corner somewhere. I'm pretty sure... Oh god. Let's turn this bad boy around to there. Probably not a lot of people are going to even ride it anyway, so I may as well just go on to, like... Just put this up. Oh god, people just... What? What the fuck? You guys just teleported out of pure randomness. That's probably not what I wanted. Oh well. I would assume that that's probably not something you guys wanted in the first place. But yeah, the ride's open. Now, about... Peeps want to buy souvenirs and can't find a shop. Then let's build a shop, shall we? Let's get a souvenir stall going. What do we got? Balloon buddies. Very cute. 5 fine fingers. Swinging shades. Hot hats. Super shirts. Let's do balloon buddies. Because that's a simple thing we can do with this thing, right? Balloons for the kitties. Open this up as is, and we'll be on our way. And because I've locked the time of day, I'm gonna go ahead and put some swinging shades in first. Swinging shades in as well. Just get that out of the way as well. Open that up, and just let them enjoy the stuff. Now that we got that out of the way, eventually, wait, de-thirster. And again, this is probably a good idea to invest in some of this stuff anyway early, just to get the peeps going with something. 4 Gals Burgers, probably a pun on 5 Guys. A very fine restaurant or fast food joint that I actually enjoy their burgers. Highly recommend if you're a burger fan. But yeah. Oh, 10,000. Nice. Also, clear all. I don't need that. What do we got? Nonobaga sushi, simple salad, it's a meatball. Want a taco about it? Sweetest of tooths. Oh, want a taco about it? I have something for you. Wait, let me just pull that out. I'm not ready quite yet for it. Park services. Info booth directly at the front. We'll need to worry about that. And everyone just suddenly teleports. Open. A small bathroom building. Try to get the bathrooms in the dead center so everybody can do this. Probably in a space where the peeps won't teleport. I think that's it. Alright, now with that out of the way, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start my first, actually, let's go for terrain first. Let's see if anything can really happen out of this. Maybe a lake on one side of this would do the trick. So let's just go ahead and lower the terrain here. Hopefully no one's bothered by it, that I'm doing it over in this corner rather than anything. So a nice lake to sweeten up our deal. And water. Oh, that's how you build water. In that case, could I potentially do something here? Make a little joke with our guests. Just try and do something here to probably scare them off, like, here, have this. Oh. Oh, that scared a couple of years off. Entity is underwater. Rip. And I'm very surprised that this is a very unique way of putting water down. Sort of like just... Instead of just setting a height, you just place down water and then all of a sudden it does the gravity thing for you. Like, It even prevents you from putting water where you shouldn't, which actually works in the long run. I mean, come on. You don't want water in a place where peeps are walking, right? Right? That's what I thought. But let's just fill this water boy up. Fill her up to a point where I'm happy, which would be about, let's say, over here. And then we'll keep going. Terrain painting, let's see about... Oh! I think it's very different for different stuff, but a true lake isn't really a true lake unless you've put down some... unless you put down sand near it, so that you'd be doing something. Anyway, rocks over here just to put that steep side of things away. And that's that. Alright. Not too bad. Now, what is a little small park like this complete without a coaster? And what better way to bring my coaster experience up than by doing a... Let's do a classic wooden coaster. Why not? And I don't want a pre-made because I've done such a thing like that before. But then again, I'm going to go ahead and instead build this thing. Just get this around like this so that you peeps can actually enjoy at least part of it. Put that there. Oh my god. That scared the fuck out of me. I mean, this is sort of a new way of doing things, and I like the idea of it waving around as I'm doing it, but I think what I'm gonna instead do is do segments. I'm gonna instead do segments of track, because I think this is better off. Anyway, specialty, where... Oh, it's a Rose Bowl, train... No, I don't want to bother with a train. I actually want to bother with the track piece itself. Anyway, chain lift, there we go. Very interesting stuff. I never knew you could potentially build this. Which would have saved a lot of lives for those playing RCT3 in the first place. No one ever thought about building chain lifts like that. I think that's as high as I'm going to go for now. Just to get something going out of here. Ah, the controls is something similar to Planet Coaster, it looks like. So I could potentially instead just take this out. Start bringing this down like this. I also like how curve, pitch, angle, out of limits. Ooh, I like how it stops you from doing something, even when you're not supposed to. So, like, I can do this, right? And then I start going back to my normal routine of just potentially doing this. Pitch 25, that's the normal slope that you're used to. Is there another specialty track that I could potentially use, or... Merry-Go-Round 1 is very popular. Incredible. Oh, please tell me I couldn't even make that in the first place. I'll just deconstruct that. Probably not what I wanted. Let me go back to this. Build. Edit coaster. Delete. Hey, I asked to delete you. What the fuck? Delete. There. And delete again. I want to go back to 49 feet, because it'll be a lot easier that way. There we go. So now let's see what the Rose Bowl can do. Rose Bowl right. Let's see what this thing does. Rose Bowl left, possibly? No, it's not going to let us build underground like RCT3 does. Dang. Now, apart from that, I'm going to go ahead and finish this off with the build this feature. Just to get Let me see. Shift and then downward. Bring it down to about here. And then I'm gonna start bringing it back around to, say, that. And then I'll do this. Twist angle to possibly a 45-degree angle. And then just start increasing the size of this to, like, there. And then just work off of that. Give us a simple track to work with, why don't you? I'm still very worried about whether this thing's gonna even work. Curve twist angle out of limits. I could possibly do this instead. And then start bringing this thing back. Make it a little simple for the kiddies. Just get it started with something simple. And then I'll start doing, like, a full brake system, like that. And that's basically the coaster that I'm after. Alright, so my intention right now is to put down one of these custom coasters, and then I'll go ahead and start putting down a pre-made design just to compare, or I think. At least give you guys a comparison of whether my building skills are better than what they have done. Anyway. I'm actually done here. Let me go ahead and test you. And since I'm here, we might as well start things off with a little bit of coaster cam, why don't you? Get this out of the way. Ooh, I may skip until the very top, so I'll see you there. Now, hopefully I made it in such a way that peeps will actually ride it. Because I'm very worried about my own skill in terms of building. That's kind of something I'm concerned about right now. Woo-wee! That was fun, or at least now. Okay, at least I know that works. So let's see how this Rose Bowl works. Bring it down, and then around. And then it's intended to bring it back around again. Well, that wasn't very exciting. That wasn't very exciting! Anyway, I could just possibly fix this whole bowl to work something out. Woo-wee! Look at this! A Rose Bowl probably fit for a king. Then again, would it even be able to make this hill next? Because it didn't make the hill last time. I guess because I... Oh. That's how things are supposed to work. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do, grease them up, and test again. Grease them up, because maybe greasing up those tracks is gonna help us out here. Woo-wee! Here we go! Rose Bowl coming right back at you. Hopefully we got ourselves the proper friction we need. Come here, give it to me. Give it to me. Give me that good stuff. Alright, going in. And another trip around. Woo-hoo! Let's go, boys! Got ourselves a good coaster right now. And now we're actually getting somewhere with this. Now, the final trip. Let's see how this baby will work. Whoa, boy! Okay, that was probably not what I expected at all. Let's actually do something different. Add a node here. And then replace this section by just standard track. Just to see if I can get something done out of it. Alright? Alright, anyway, testing action one more time. Let's try and speed up the game a little bit, get this out of the way. Ooh, much better. Much better, that's what I like to see. Now how about those ratings? Yup. Just as I thought. Just as I thought. My coaster building skills are not the best. So, what I'm going to do is instead of doing this, I'm going to actually scrap this coaster because that sucked. And instead, I'm going to go ahead and, if I can find my roller coasters again, I'm going to build one of these babies. And I'm going to go with the Great Soaring Eagle, a wooden coaster with hills of varying heights. Just get some of these bad boys out of the way. And let's do some proper testing on it, shall we? Show you how the guys at Atari actually build coasters. You guys ready? You guys ready for the big action? Down we go! And then around. Woo! Around and then up. Back down again. Around. Hey! Then back down again. Around. And then up. Back around. I'm starting to see how things are working here. And then we go back down again. Woo! Lucky I didn't throw up that one. At least now I got something that's actually working for once. And what was the ratings on this thing anyway? Oh, hasn't shown me the ratings yet. May as well just wait for those ratings and see what happens. I'll just do this. Great Soaring Eagle. Perfect, that's what I like to see. Stop and then open. But that was not a clean open. I actually need to put the queue path down because peeps wouldn't even be able to see it anyways. So let's just do this, bring it back around like this, and then like this, and like that, and then let's bring it here. As for the standard, for your standard issue exit, let's just do that. Perfect. Hopefully no one got problems right there. Now anyway, that's out of the way. Alright, I think one more roller coaster should try to convince you guys, possibly for a chance at this game, at least. Anyway, let's just try... What kind of coaster could I potentially do? Let's go for a looping coaster. And I am not going to build, because as I've been showing you guys, my building sucks. Let's go with your standard issue... Slimer, a tall coaster with endless turns. Please tell me. Oh, the exit's back there? I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this. Let me go ahead and build the paths just to see if I can do something. Then again, the queue paths would be easy enough to handle because I can just put it under like this, around like this, and then work ourselves around the supports, and then back around like this. Probably like that. Probably not what the guests wanted anyways, but still. Now back to paths. How am I supposed to do this? Well, come to think of it, I can probably do this, and work my way back around like that. How the hell? I'll just go ahead and do this, and then that'll be that. Big whoop. What do you know? Now, about that testing. Let's just see how this baby runs, shall we? So with this, it's gonna go all the way down, in a big 180. Or I think it's a 180. And it's gonna do this, weave through the coaster, back around on a left loop, 180. And then back down here. And then up like this. And then down, up around, like that. And then back around this way. There you go. And then back up this way. Up over the station. And then back 180. And then, I suppose this is going to be the way back to the station, is it? And with that, that is it. See, these guys are just a bit better at building coasters than I ever will be. So with that, I'm just gonna open this up as is and move on. Now, I think that's it for my park for now. I think I'm gonna have a little review about this. I'm gonna be honest about this. This game, it may be fun for some of you, but I think the majority of you would probably kill me if I didn't say April Fools. This game sucks. I'm going back to Planet Coaster. Thank you for watching today's April Fool's video.